Guys, and welcome back. So if you follow me for a while, you will know I am always transforming my garage. I'm always trying to make my space better, and I really think I have pulled it off this time. So today is Friday and I am having a car meet here on Sunday this week, and I am opening my shop for one day only, and I have really put myself to the test this time. And if you do follow me on Instagram, you will have seen the absolute headache I have had with this place. The floor has been an absolute nightmare, but I am trying to get set up for Sunday, and I will show you the final look for the garage and the unit. But first, I thought we could quickly jump back into time and see what this place was like when I first moved in, because honestly it was completely different from how it is now, and I do need to take a minute to go back and remember how it did look when I moved in. So I think we can all agree that the garage was in an absolute state when I first got it. It really wasn't anything like it is now, and it was something that everyone told me not to do. I remember a few people telling me it was a really bad idea and not to go for it, but of course I did. So that was phase 1, and then we moved on to phase 2, which went a little something like this. And of course, I still wasn't happy with how the garage was, and I still wanted to progress a little bit more. And this time I got a little bit in over my head. I lifted a sledgehammer and I knocked the wall through into my seating area and into my smaller shop, which I had created. I just wasn't feeling it, and it wasn't really my vibe. Took down and rebuilt. It needs fixed, it's going to fall down. Over here is sort of where our hangout space is at the minute, and of course up here is where we drive in and bring the cars. You might remember that was all walled off. That's where I had my shop in the next bit, which I will show you. Things been knocked down. I've knocked down walls, all my plasterboard, I've knocked everything down, and that room has now been completely took away. From the wooden floor, it was all walled off. You might remember that's where my shop area was, and then I had all this blocked off with the OSB board here. Honestly, it looks terrible now, but I do have a vision of what I want to look like, and it's going to be so much better. But I did knock down all the shop here. So we need to do something cheap to get the floor sort of good. I don't think I could really afford tough tiles at the minute with everything going on. Such a large area to cover, I don't think that would be feasible. But I did get these tiles last year, so I do think the thing to do is just spray them black. Get some black, sprayable dye. I had a vision in my head, and I think the vision has come to life now. Just before we have our opening meet, I will show you what it is really like with the cars in it. And I am going to bring some of my friends' cars inside as well. So I will show you on Sunday better what it's like. And that leads us to where I am today. So let's just get the cars ready, get them inside, and hopefully my paint on my carpet does not come off. It has been such an amazing journey, and I really am so thankful that I picked up my camera one day and brought you along with me on the journey, because it is honestly something that I have shared with everyone on YouTube, and the people who watch me on YouTube are a real tight-knit community, and it really is the same people who do watch time and time again. And like, this is all down to you guys as well. Anyone who's even bought anything from an air freshener to a t-shirt to a hoodie, or even come in and got some services by me, some tinting or some valeting or whatever, it is all down to you guys. So I do owe everything to you lot. Yes, I'll catch you on Sunday morning. Okay, so it is Sunday. Today is the day we're having our opening day of our shop, and the weather is not really on our side. It is raining. It's kind of changed at the minute, but it's still trying to drizzle. But hopefully, fingers crossed, people will turn up and the rain won't put them off. There are a few people here already, and it's only about 11:30. But I'm going to quickly show you what we have organised for today and how the garage is looking, how my unit's looking, and this garage here as well. I'm going to give you a quick little walk around the yard to show you exactly how it's all came together. I am very stressed, I am very warm, and I am very wet. My hair is soaking. But anyway, hopefully a lot of people will turn up. Hopefully, fingers crossed. I am hopeful, and if no one turns up, well, more burgers for me to eat at the end of the day. But Ryan's mum and dad have kindly pulled me out of a hole because the people who were supposed to be supplying me with the food cancelled at the last minute, so we had to change our whole plan for food. Let's just go and have a look at what we are doing today. This is the back shed that Ryan has for selling cars, and we've kind of took over it as well with the DC5, the Jordan, the guy who sells cars with his Lotus, Peter's Jetta, the M3, and the little blue supercharged Mini as well. There's Peter.
Hi.
So it means everyone can come in here and stand if it's raining, which it is at the minute, unfortunately. But we have all this yard this time to use, whereas the last time we didn't have any extra space whatsoever. But if we need it, it's here. But I don't know if it's going to be as busy now that the rain's on. A few people have asked me, is it still going ahead? And then this is the barbecue area. Jamie's wee car's here. Ryan's mum and dad's camper is going to be the money payment place. And then we have got the gazebo up as well for all the barbecue. And there is Jamie and Lauren, the little servers. Chef Remy, Josh. So we've got all this up, got all the lights up, and everything is coming together. We'll go in quickly and have a little look at the barbecue. Everything smells so good in here. Unreal. There's wee Bertie boy coming in. Show you the shop and how it's looking. There's our little Raze elves working. So as soon as you walk in, the shop is kind of like what it was at Dubshed. Kind of similar vibes, we just use all the OSB, so it's very cool. And then you come into the actual garage. Of course, please don't touch the cars. First thing we need to look at. We're going to be streaming the F1 as well at whatever time's on, at 2 o'clock or something. We've got our little seating area here, little Civics in, Paddy's Mark IV Golfs here. You will have seen it on the channel a couple of weeks ago. The Mini is in the bay, S2000, pride of place, the bottom of the garage, DC2, and of course my mum's little Beetle. It doesn't start, it just sits in up here. But I actually do like it. I think it's kind of quirky having it in here. So one of the biggest problems I had was painting the floor. I did dye the floor black, and everyone was saying that it wasn't going to be a job, but it looks really good. It actually looks better in this camera than it does on my phone's camera. But yes, I'm a bit scared in case no one turns up, but it has been such a transformation. If you even remember it from a few weeks ago, it is such a huge transformation. But yeah, I am actually so chuffed with how it's looking. It's a cool little place. It's very, very cool.
Anybody ready for a burger yet?
Are you enjoying the cars and barbecue?
Always.
Did you have a burger?
I did actually, it was class.
Do you like it?
Yeah, well, I'm very tired.
You're tired? Same. Excuse me? Hi. Brother.
walking about and looking at nice colours.
Sure. What you want? It's lovely, isn't it? It's unreal. Unreal.
Oh fuck!
I think sitting very high at the front.
Day been so far?
Good. How's your day been?
Alright.
Dying, Dane? Wee bit eye. New bit of sunglasses. Yeah.
Felt like a wee shot.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah. Lovely. No, not yet. Is that nice, that burger? What is it?
Do that. You have to buy a song with that. You need another 50p. Otherwise.
So that is the end of our meet today. I didn't really get a chance to lift my camera. I think I did one little quick go around the yard, but it did get pretty full pretty quick. But as you can hear, the rain has been very bad today, so of course it's going to knock people off of coming, and people aren't going to want to leave the house on a day like that, and I don't blame them, to be honest. Like, as you can see, my hair is completely drenched. Like, I am so... Just the joys of living in Northern Ireland. I was starting to panic that we were going to run out of spaces for people, and have to start putting people outside again, which is not what I wanted to do. We had even a yellow warning for thunder today, so I am really pleased with the turnout we had. I sold a lot of stock and I got a lot of orders, but for me it was mostly about meeting people, and people who I've spoke to online mostly, or people who support me, and it was just nice to put on this little event for people. It was a free event. We did have the shop open so people could buy stuff if they want it, but there was no obligation to buy anything or no obligation to put any money out for this. It was a free event. So we had the barbecue down the back. Like I said, we were let down last minute by someone else, so Ryan's mum and dad kindly stepped in. They done a barbecue and they done some tea and coffee and stuff. So it was like, everyone told me how much they really enjoyed the food today. It's about 7 o'clock and I want to go home. I am so tired. I've had enough. Everyone seemed to have loved the F1. There was a whole pile of people here. I think you can all agree, it just looks so good in here. I think I did make the right decision by changing this wall to black and changing the floors to black as well to match. The lights in the corner really do help, and the lights down here do help as well. We have just our normal lights on the roof, and then we have a couple of spotlights over here as well. And then, of course, like you've seen in the video, we have the shop area, which is just over here. And I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone who came today. I know the weather was definitely not on our side, and I really do appreciate you making the trip. A lot of people came from Belfast and further away, and I really do appreciate it, and hopefully we can pick a better day next time and everyone can come down. A huge thank you to Ray and Jackie for organising the barbecue. It was such a success, everyone loved it, the food was amazing. And as well to Jamie and Lauren for helping on the barbecue, and of course a huge thank you to Ryan for helping me out as usual, and of course to all my friends who know who they are, who do help me every single time there is something on. And if it wasn't for everyone helping out, nothing would be possible. None of the trade stalls, none of the shows, none of the meets, nothing would be possible without everyone helping. I just want everyone to, I know you get better up there, but I do want to say a big thank you to everyone. And yeah, just thank you for supporting me and supporting the brand. And honestly, if it wasn't for everyone who supports the brand, it would be nothing. And I just genuinely do mean that, and it does humble me quite a lot. Sometimes makes me kind of emotional. But yes guys, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.